They realize you were the one. After everything. What if the person who walked away from you is secretly fighting every single day not to come back? Not because they stopped loving you, but because they are terrified that they already lost you forever. Right now, somewhere in your life, there is a soul carrying the weight of regret, replaying every moment they wasted, every truth they hid, every chance they let slip through their fingers. And that soul is thinking about you. They see you now with a clarity they never had before. They see your strength, your radiance, your worth, and it is breaking them open in ways they never expected. But here is what nobody tells you. Love does not always return loudly. Sometimes it comes back quietly, carefully, carrying lessons instead of excuses and intention instead of impulse. This reading is going to reveal exactly who is moving toward you, what they're feeling, what they are hiding, and most importantly, whether their return deserves your heart this time. Because not every comeback story deserves a standing ovation. Some deserve discernment. Stay until the end, because what Spirit reveals in this reading might be the confirmation your heart has been waiting for all along. Let us begin. There are moments in life when the heart grows quiet, not because it has stopped feeling, but because it has felt too much. You have been in that space, haven't you? Waiting, wondering, questioning whether the love you once experienced, or the love you have been hoping for, will ever find its way back to you. Today, this reading is not just a collection of tarot cards and cosmic symbols. It is a mirror held up to something that has been quietly unfolding in the spiritual realm, long before it manifests in your physical reality. So take a breath, open your heart, and allow what is meant for you to land exactly where it needs to. Before a single card was turned, there was already an energy present in this reading, a presence, an essence, a soul that is moving in your direction, not rushing, not perfectly composed, but moving. And that matters more than you know. This person carries a younger energy, and before you assume this is about age, understand that it is something far more beautiful than that. It is the energy of someone who still has fire in their eyes, who drives with the windows down, who dresses like they have somewhere exciting to be. There is a lightness to them, a spontaneity that perhaps drew you to them in the first place. Even if life has weathered them, something inside them still feels young, still feels alive when they think of you. And they are thinking of you. They feel the rhythm of you, like a song they cannot get out of their head no matter how many other songs play. There is a harmony between your energies, a synchronicity that they cannot explain to anyone else, because how do you explain to someone that a particular person simply fits into your life like music fits into silence? You don't. You just feel it. And they feel it, every single day. Here is where the story becomes deeply human, deeply vulnerable, and perhaps deeply familiar to you. This person wants to take a leap of faith. They want to stand at the edge of their fear and jump. Not because they are fearless, but because you are worth the fear. They want to be vulnerable with you. And for someone who has perhaps spent a long time building walls, calculating risks, and protecting themselves from emotional exposure, the desire to be vulnerable is nothing short of revolutionary. But they have been delayed. Not because they don't care, not because you are not on their mind, but because something inside them is frozen. A fear so deeply rooted that even their own heart cannot always reach it. Maybe it is the fear of rejection. Maybe they have played the conversation with you in their head 1,000 times, and each time they imagine you turning away. Maybe they feel that after everything, after the distance, the silence, the mistakes, they do not deserve to simply walk back into your life and ask for another chance, and yet they cannot stop wanting to. There is a beautiful and heartbreaking tension in that. Wanting something so deeply that the wanting itself becomes its own kind of torment. That is where this person lives right now, right on the edge of reaching out to you. Let us be honest about something, because this reading holds space for truth even when it is uncomfortable. This person was not always who they should have been for you. They ran hot and cold. They were inconsistent. They may have been entertaining other options while keeping you close enough to feel chosen, but never quite fully choosing you. They wanted the warmth of what you offered without the vulnerability of fully committing to it. They wanted to play house, to enjoy the feeling of a real connection without signing the emotional lease. And now they are regretting every moment of it. Something has shifted in them, a realization that does not come gently. It comes in the quiet hours of the night when the distractions have faded and all that is left is the truth staring back at them. They are seeing, perhaps for the first time with complete clarity, that you were the one, not a placeholder, not an option, the one. And the weight of having treated you as anything less than that is something they are carrying heavily right now. They regret the lies, or at minimum, the half-truths. They regret what they hid from you. There may have been someone else, a situation they concealed, perhaps even a child or a commitment they never disclosed. Whatever that truth was, the burden of it has not left them. If anything, it has grown heavier with time because now they understand the magnitude of what they risked losing. And they lost it. Or they are terrified that they did. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine being seen, truly, completely, beautifully seen, by someone who once could not fully appreciate what stood before them. That is what is happening on their end right now. They see you as the Queen of Wands, radiant, powerful, magnetic. You are moving through your life with a kind of confidence and grace that is drawing them in from wherever they are. You are not waiting by the window for them. You are living, pursuing what you are passionate about, building something meaningful, glowing in your own energy. And they are watching this, either from a distance or from the quiet corners of your shared orbit, and they are in absolute awe of you. They see a future with you. Not a vague, undefined, someday, maybe kind of future, a real one. A home, a life built together. A new chapter that feels nothing like the old one. They miss you. Genuinely, deeply miss you, in the way that only someone who has experienced your presence and then lost it can truly understand. You are woven into their thoughts like a thread they cannot pull out without the whole thing unraveling. And they are realizing, with a clarity that comes only through loss, that they want you back, not as a backup plan, not as an option, as the person they choose, fully and intentionally this time. After all the thinking, the regretting, the fearing, and the longing, they are finally preparing to move. There is a determination building in them. They want to confront what happened between you, not to reopen wounds unnecessarily, but because they understand that healing cannot happen in silence. They want to walk toward the sunshine again, and in their vision, the sunshine includes you. They are preparing a message, a conversation, a gesture, something that says, I have not forgotten you. I have not stopped caring. I am ready to do this differently. Will it be perfect? Probably not. But it will be real. And sometimes, real is more powerful than perfect. For some of you, this person may actually travel toward you, crossing physical distance because the emotional distance has already closed in their heart. For others, it will be a message that arrives in a quiet moment, catching you off guard in the most tender way. And for others still, it will be a slow, deliberate series of actions. Small steps taken by someone who is finally learning that love is not a grand gesture. It is 1,000 small choices made consistently, with intention. Not every love story follows the same path, and this reading honors that truth. Here is a glimpse into the energies coming forward across different signs. Sagittarius believes you are worth everything, but struggles to show it with an open heart. Their feelings run deep and real, even if their face rarely shows it. They are planning how to move forward with you, and for some, that planning involves bridging a physical distance. Pisces simply misses you. There is a purity to Pisces' longing. It is not complicated by pride or strategy. They see this connection as something worth building for the long haul, a home, a family, a love that endures, and they want to make it happen. Scorpio is at war with themselves, deeply drawn to you but paralyzed by conflict, fear, and possibly a demanding career. Their love for you is real, but their action may be slow. Be patient, but do not put your life on hold. Aries wants happiness, yours, theirs, and the beautiful happiness that happens when two people choose each other. Their ego may slow them down, but their heart is genuinely oriented toward you. They will start small. Let them. Cancer carries secrets, and this is where the reading asks you to protect your heart. Not every love story is ready to be written again. If there is a third party still lurking in Cancer's world, trust what you know rather than what you hope. Capricorn may step up initially and even seem transformed, but their eyes are still scanning for options. If you have known Capricorn to be secretive and non-committal in the past, that pattern may not have fully dissolved yet. Proceed thoughtfully. Virgo has deep feelings wrapped in layers of strategy and self-protection. They are coming toward you. Carefully, intentionally, perhaps quietly. Their guarded approach is not indifference. It is fear of being hurt again. And underneath it, there is genuine devotion quietly waiting to bloom. Taurus is all heart here, emotionally invested, romantically drawn, ready for renewal. The chemistry is undeniable, and the desire for a real new beginning is sincere. This is some of the most hopeful energy in the reading. Libra is coming, but not with full transparency. Something is being held back, not a complete lie, but an incomplete truth. Love with open eyes here. Ask the questions that need asking. Aquarius is ready for a real conversation, even a difficult one, because they understand that on the other side of that conversation is the possibility of something genuinely beautiful. They are taking initiative. They are willing to do the work. Gemini arrives with cleverness and charm, but also with shadows. Secrets and manipulation energy are present. The heart wants to believe the best, but wisdom asks you to watch actions over time, not just words in the moment. Leo is passionate and pulled toward you, but has not yet landed on a decision. They are standing at a crossroads, feeling everything, committing to nothing just yet. The spark is there. The declaration is still forming. No matter which energy resonates most deeply with you, here is what this reading ultimately wants you to receive. You are not forgotten. You are not someone who is easy to walk away from and easier to forget. You are someone who left a mark, a real, lasting, soul-level mark, on the person coming toward you. They have been living with that mark every day since you last truly connected. And while they find their way back, or make their peace with the distance, or gather the courage to reach across the silence, you are allowed to keep living beautifully. You are allowed to pursue your passions, radiate your light, build your life, and love yourself so completely that whoever enters it next enters a space filled with intentional joy. Because the right love, the love that is truly meant for you, will not ask you to dim your light to make room for itself. It will arrive, look at how brightly you shine, and say with a full and certain heart, I choose this. I choose you. I am not going anywhere this time. And when that moment comes, you will know, not because of a tarot card or a cosmic sign, but because it will feel, at last, like coming home, sending you love, light, and the quiet certainty that what is meant for you is already on its way.